Hey, welcome to the channel. What is my drip garden strategy? Do I have a plan? Yes, I've got a plan. Question is, do you have a plan? The good news is if you haven't started one, you can always start. But don't wait too long because what's around the corner? The animal farm relaunch. And you want to be in position to maximize gains by at least having a strategy. Before we get into mine, let me introduce myself. My name is Kryptonite, and on this channel, we talk about everything in cryptocurrency, including how you make passive income in DeFi. Now look, if that's something you're interested in, like, subscribe, and throw on your bell notification. That way you get notified anytime we drop a video. All right, special mention to my guy, Drip Talk, with over 4K subscribers. Why? Because he's got dope content and he's consistent with this messaging. He did a video recently, and that video was how I would invest $5,000 today. He made mention of my channel in that video. Why? He's paying it forward. The short history is I was responsible for getting Drip Talk into the Drip ecosystem. And ever since then, he's been totally committed and excited about the project. So much so that he went ham on his YouTube channel and he paid it forward with an honorable mention in this video. Drip Talk, you are a legend. I appreciate the support and the special mention. Drip to the moon. What is my drip garden strategy? First, let me help you understand the 3 tools that I'm going to be using to track my plan. The very first one is drip.formulate.finance. It's an application that was created by DevStreak, and it's only $20 to get you premium access. It's well worth the price of admission. That's the first tool. The second tool, done.com. Super analytical, also another dope application that gives you healthy information on your garden position. So once you get to Dune, you'll head over to Drip Garden Wallet Analysis, copy in your wallet address, and we're going to focus on the information right here. The user wallet plant strategy, right? Second tool I use. The third tool that we're going to be using is this spreadsheet that I created. And on the spreadsheet, we're going to track certain KPIs that I deem relevant, and then we'll figure out how we're going to track the differences, the ebbs and the flows. But first, we got to capture the information. All right. So those are the tools and the sources I'm going to be using. All right. So we'll head back over to Garden Overview, and now you must understand the baseline for my strategy sits right here in the overview section. We're going to capture everything in the total grown, daily returns, and this contract information. Why? You got to know where you're starting, right? Anybody who's going through a transition, if you think about fitness, you need to stop comparing yourself to other images and really compare yourself to your starting point. So this will be our before picture. And then we're going to take an after picture in the next 4 to 6 weeks, but we're going to talk about it a couple of times during the week. That way you guys are on this journey with me. All right. So first things first, total grown will capture all this information. All right. Now I've got the information updated. So our total grown, again, the value is 9,714. We've got our total LPs, total plants, our daily returns, which are $323.82. We produce roughly 33.8373 LPs per day and a massive 118,082 plants. It's a lot. That's a lot. My share is 0.20985. So that's the first KPIs we're going to be grabbing from the garden overview. Next, let's head over to dune.com. And here you want to do a search for Drip Garden Wallet Analysis. Hey guys, let's start right there. These are the couple tools that I'm currently using to track my garden's performance. In the comments, let me know what other tools you're using to track your portfolio within the Drip ecosystem. All right. So once you make your way over to doom.com and you search for Drip Garden Wallet Analysis done by our guy at Drip Stats, humbly, we thank you. You'll type in your wallet address and apply these parameters. And we're going to scroll down and really focus on the user wallet plant strategy. And there's a couple of KPIs that we're going to focus on here. We're going to focus on the wallet daily interest. As you can tell, I'm still at the 3.33%. Why? Because I've been hyper compounding my butt off. right? And if you scroll down to this next number, the wallet ROI, you can tell I've not really taken anything out of this protocol. That was my plan. My plan was to hyper compound until we had a firm animal farm launch date. Well, we've got it. So now I'm changing my plan. And that's allowed. You scroll down to the next KPI, this wallet ROI. That's a negative, ladies and gentlemen, a negative 98.03. Anytime you look at a negative number, you think bad. Well, not necessarily. All that's really indicating is that I've not really taken any money out of this project. So we're going to grab that KPI and see the impact of me claiming 2 days a week. All right, so let's go ahead and track those few numbers. Now that we've tracked the 3 KPIs from Dune.com, which were the daily interest, currently still at 3.33%, my ROI is 1.97, and my ROI over ROI is a negative 98.03. And all of this is as of September 6, 2022. So we have the KPIs that we want to start tracking. What we'll do is we'll track this stuff daily, and a couple of times during the week, I'll provide an update video and we'll all see how this thing is performing. And we'll look for the impact on USD, the total number of LPs I'm producing every single day. Same thing, we'll look at the plants. More importantly, because everyone cares about the money, we'll look at how much money, USD we're making every single day. And then the impact of me claiming twice a week. What does that have on my LP production? Am I going to continue to stick right around 33, 34 LPs per day, or does it slip a little bit? What's your guess? Leave a comment. Let me know. If I claim a couple times a week, is that going to grossly impact my plant decay? It's going to keep me at par with all the other users? I don't know. We're going to figure this thing out together. That's the point of it. I'm taking you on my journey. Get on the bus. Like, subscribe, throw on your bell notification. That way we learn together. That's part of having a healthy community, is that you could potentially learn from other people's mistakes and or successes for that matter. But anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be tracking the drip garden. My strategy is to claim 2 days a week, compound for 5, and let's see where things shake out over the next 4 to 6 weeks before the animal farm launches. Now, what are my options here when I claim twice a week? Well, the first option is very obvious. I can keep the LPs in my wallet. And that doesn't necessarily sit well for me because I really want my money working for me. But I know that my end game is to take those LPs and actually stake them in the farm once the animal farm relaunches to start growing pigs, right? The second option is to split the BUSD, the drip BUSD pair, take the drip and actually deposit it into the faucet, and then use the BUSD to buy something I currently don't have enough of, which are pigs. So instead of doing one or the other, I'm going to do both. 1 week, I'm going to leave the LP in my wallet and allow that to accumulate over time. And then the second week, I'm actually going to unsplit it, deposit money back into the drip faucet, and then use the BUSD to purchase pigs. And guess what? I don't have to be locked into that plan, but at least start with the plan and figure out where that shakes out over time. And I can always modify it if my approach changes. So that's my plan. And every other week, 1 week, I leave the LP in the wallet. The very next week, I actually split the LP, deposit into the faucet, and then purchase pigs. Let me know what your plan is. This is going to be fun. We are new and early to cryptocurrency. This thing has the potential to be epic. I'm liking everything that I'm hearing from Forex Shark on his recent AMAs. I'm liking more and more people joining YouTube. I'm liking other YouTubers shouting out other YouTube channels to help them grow their subs. Like, we've got a rockstar community. And if you don't know that by now, get plugged in. And the best way to get plugged in is subscribe to someone's YouTube channel, join someone's team. So if you have not already gotten into the garden, my buddy address will be in the description. Join my team. In the meantime, I'm wishing you guys peace and prosperity. Until then, stay hydrated. Take care.